Hey, this is Jacob and Debbie.
Hey!
And we're going to make a video about Biglemoi. This is a washing machine made by Yair Chuchim. He lives in Israel. And Biglemoi is a fake, it's a made-up word for a dance in a movie called Mood Indigo. And the pronunciation is confusing. It's pronounced Biglemoi. It's spelled B-I-G-L-E-M-O-I. It's one of our favorite washing machines. We do it every time we play. We'll show you how to do it. We're going to show you the whole washing machine at first. Beautiful. Okay, I'll let you down. Okay, we teach this one all the time, so we have all the cues in our heads. First thing we're going to do are side star swivels, because those are really important. We go into bird, and then you do a side star. And at the very least, you need to be completely sideways like this. And you want to say what you're doing?
I am lifting my top leg up really high, and I'm trying to be totally sideways.
Yeah, and I have to make sure that Debbie is completely sideways to me. You don't want to be here. This is sideways to me here. And Debbie has pointed toes, and there's a straight line going through her body, and her top leg and bottom leg are at equal distance from the line. Now let's start doing swivels. I'm starting to go by furthest range of motion. I have a lot of range of motion, and I can get so far that Debbie can touch her foot to my face. Now let's do another drill. This is where you do swivels on one foot. Another important one that I think people should do every time that they play. You know you have good side stars if you can do this.
And I'm trying to really keep my shape here and squeeze my core, and mostly just lift my top leg high.
Yeah, I'll do the other side too. Alright, I'll let you down.
Okay, then we can get started on the machine itself. The first thing is this side star, and the way Jacob grabs my foot.
Yeah, this is really important. Can you guys see my foot? I grab underhand, and one way to remember is my thumb points away from her foot, and I grab the end of her foot where her toes are. Then I put my foot on her thigh here, on her thut, and then I reach for her top foot, and then I grab it, and then she's able to sit up. And see how both of my hands are pointed the same direction? This is important, and we'll show you later on in the washing machine. Now once you're here, you might as well do these as a drill. I call it a butt massage. You have to have your heels hanging off of your flyer's foot. You guys see my foot here? You want her sitting bones on the balls of your feet and most of your foot hanging off the back. So you do those for a few times, and then we come down.
And then I want to talk more about this first part here. So side star. And then right here, Jacob is pulling on my foot to help me sit up. He pulls on my foot so that I don't go backwards this way on my head. I'm only able to sit up because he's pulling on my leg, and I keep my leg straight while he pulls on it.
Yeah. And also see how Debbie's knees are straight and my elbows are straight. Okay, now we'll move on to what we call the tricky step. We're going to show this way so you can see how I grab Debbie's foot. Grab underhand, foot on the thut.
And then I turn and sit up.
Yeah. Then butt massage. Now we're going to show how to do the tricky step. So the tricky step, you're basically making your foot longer like this. But if I did this, it depends on your size relative to your flyer. If I was a big base and I had a really small flyer, I would do this. And if I was a smaller base with a bigger flyer, I would do this, because I need more foot. But Debbie and I would be more like this.
Jacob is basically making one long foot for me here, and I'm going to roll on the outside edge of his foot. So first I lean back, and I don't lean out to the side because if I lean out then I just fall right off. So first I'm going to lean back, and then I'm going to lift this leg out of his hand and turn right into my side star.
Yeah, and if you do it right, you finish in a nice side star with your foot. But you probably won't get it right the first time, and that's okay. So if you get that tricky step, you might as well keep going around. So let's go again. I put my foot, make sure you're putting your foot on the outside. It's not here, it's here. Another thing that helps is I bring Debbie's weight far over my face.
And again, I'm going to reach right for where I want to be in the side star, which is the inside of his leg. And then I just lift this leg out of his hand when I'm ready, and I just barely roll right into the side star.
Yeah, it should be a nice controlled turn into the side star. I'm going to do one more where we pause right before we let hand go. And here's another thing. You guys want to try to get to this position right before you let go. See how far Debbie is stretched out? Her body is straight out sideways. And then I let the foot go, and she rolls wide into her side star. And now let's practice a few times. Let's go around. And you can see I have straight arms, she has straight legs. She even has straight arms most of the time.
Should we show you from a new angle?
Yeah, we'll show you guys from a different angle. Side star, grab the foot, foot on the thut. My hands are pointed the same way. Here's the tricky step. Yeah, I think that's good.
Cool. And that's our Biglemoi video.
Yeah,
Thanks for
taking
watching,
our class.
guys.
Yeah, have fun with it. We're gonna make more videos. Stay tuned.